I'm going to be right. Let me know down in the comments. This is absolutely normal video. It's not weird or something. Weird. Not like that. It's a completely normal video. Nobody's going to get hurt. Nobody's going to get, deported or something. I will just guess 50 things about you and you can sleep to it. I will give you some tapping sounds. It's completely normal video. Nothing strange. So, 50 things about you. So, thing number 1. They're written down. I truly think that your doctor is also an astronaut, plumber, teacher, cop, and soldier. I think that your doctor is also an astronaut, plumber, teacher, cop, and soldier. Yes. I think that I truly do. I think it's true. Next one. You instinctively count stairs, but refuse to acknowledge it. When you are going up the stairs, yeah, but refuse to acknowledge it. But you do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In average houses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In luxurious houses, and that's elevator. That's in extremely posh houses. Okay, thing number 2. You've imagined a conversation with a raccoon at least once, or another animal. If you live in a country where raccoons are exterminated, then it can be another animal. You imagined a conversation with wild animal, a raccoon, especially at least once. 3. You've eaten something slightly expired, just to test your limits. If you are going to get Taco Bell Tuesday, you've eaten something slightly expired, just to test your limits. Have you done that? Did you do that? Have you been doing that? I don't know the tenses. Okay, next one. You sometimes get an irrational urge to flip a table, even in peaceful moments. You're mentally unstable. You probably are if you are watching this channel, which, you should like the video, you little freak, and become a subscriber, ring a bell, and if you want to join the channel and get extra benefits, you can become a member. That's a good deal. Okay, next one. You've looked at a spoon and thought, this is tiny shovel. This is tiny disappointing shovel. Have you ever done that? Looked at a spoon and said, this is tiny disappointing shovel. Have you ever done that? This is tiny disappointing shovel. Well, I did, but I'm insane, so. Next one. You have one very specific childhood memory that no one else believes in. You have one very specific childhood memory that no one else believes in. I have many fake childhood memories. It's usually when I get when I had high fevers. I now when I am older and I have little bit more brain. I think it occupied the vast space of free space in my skull. I can like get it. Yeah, that's probably never happened. Okay. Number 7. You've had a phase where you were obsessed with one extremely useless fact. You had a phase when you were obsessed with one extremely useless fact. So no Roman Empire, no World War II, something extremely useless. I have to confess to you, okay, my father, I have sinned. I do that a lot, actually. I'm getting, like, I'm self-diagnosing little bipolar disorder, self-diagnosed, so I don't think I have it, but I sometimes get, like, depressions. I had a lot of depressions, but sometimes get, like, this hypomania, so expect Kanye arc from me when I hit 50. Okay, next one. You have a favorite screw in your house and you don't even realize it. You have a favorite screw in your house and you don't even realize it. It just lives rent-free in your head, and every time you go around you see that screw and you say, you know, without realizing it, that one is my favorite screw. Yeah, you do. Next one. You've seen a bird do something weird and felt like you witnessed a crime. Like, I don't know what crime. Maybe downloading data from your computer. Maybe can it be something else? But you know, we've all seen the birds doing that. We did. Okay. This share your bird story down in the comments. You need to do that. I need to learn. And if many people share, I will do video about your bird stories. I promise that. Okay. Go to the next one. You once waved at someone who wasn't waving at you and immediately left reality. Like in your mind. That's awkward moment, isn't it? That's really cringe, as kids say. Cringe. That's a cringe. That's cringe, boomer. Hey, boomer. Is it? Okay. So that definitely happened to you. 11. You sometimes read words in your head in different accents, just for fun. I do that a lot. You sometimes read words in your head in different accents, just for fun. I can do accents. I can do Czech accent. You sometimes read words in your head You sometimes read words in your head in different accents, just for fun. Czech accent is really like hard. It's for me even it's really hard to speak anymore in it. I have to try. Like my accent isn't best, but it's not the hard Czech accent, you know. Number 12. You've considered naming an inanimate object just so it feels appreciated. You considered naming inanimate object just so it feels appreciated, which is really kind of you. You're like, how is that evil kid from Toy Story? Dex or something like that. Rex. Asterix, Obelix. I don't know. Next one. You've given serious thought to what you'd do if gravity stopped for 10 seconds. You have given serious thought to what serious thought to what you'd do if gravity stopped for 10 seconds? I did. I actually asked AI a lot about that. I sometimes just get this insane idea, which this is really interesting. Imagine sun just disappeared right now. Imagine that sun doesn't exist. What would happen with Earth? Earth is orbiting sun. This is sun, and Earth is orbiting. And suddenly, because there is gravity, and again, this is better probably symbolization. So this is sun, and Earth is orbiting around. And suddenly the sun disappears. What would happen with Earth? Would it immediately go like this because there is no gravity to pull it on orbit, or would it orbit for a while? And the answer is the gravity propagates at the same speed as speed of light. So it would 8 minutes it would not notice the sun disappeared for 8 minutes, and it would 8 minutes still round around it, and then it would go straight into the we would probably die, but we would definitely die, but it's not interesting. That's interesting, I think. So where we ended, I have no idea. I always get sidetracked. So you've imagined a scenario where you'd have to explain modern life to a medieval peasant. I do that all the time too, and I always figure out I know absolutely nothing. I wouldn't be able to, probably military tactics. I would probably excel at that, and military organization. But I couldn't make electricity. I couldn't make anything. I maybe could say them where a coal is, where iron is. That would be probably useful information. Okay, but they would understand shite, and they would probably hang me on because they would or burn me because they thought I'm wizard or something. You have preferred way to sit that would horrify a chiropractor. You have a preferred way to sit that would terrify chiropractor. I think you do. We all do. Like this. Not good for my posture. You once whispered, "Don't judge me," to your fridge when you ate something unhealthy. This looks like you. This definitely looks like you. That's you. Attribute. Next one. You've pretended to be in a movie while walking to a dramatic music. I do that all the time too. Am I weird? This is just weird things about me, basically. I'm assuming that about you because it's true. Next one. You thought about how to properly greet an alien if you were the first human they met. Have you ever thought about that? How to greet an alien? Hello, fellow alien. Okay, next one. You've made direct eye contact with a cat and felt like you lost a silent argument. Cats do that to me all the time. I always try to pet them, and sometimes they let themselves, sometimes they run away. But we have a lot of cats in my town, so it's really easy. Next one. You sometimes say ouch even if something didn't actually hurt. I sometimes I don't say ouch. We say ow. In Czech it's ow. That's another interesting thing, isn't it? People say different things. The same is you sometimes hear me say this fill word or filler sound. You can determine from where people are based on this, because in different countries and different regions in countries they have different ones, because you do this without conscious, and you get it from your parents or your environment. It's not interesting. You have to actively try to suppress it. Do not do that. Humans, such an interesting animals. You've imagined a ridiculous but extremely specific apocalypse scenario. Yes, I did. And you did too. You imagined that. Did you do that? I did. I have many. We can do a whole video about that if you would like. The apocalypse scenarios that I sometimes think about it could happen. Next one. You've panicked over whether a door says push or pull and made the wrong choice. It's 50-50 and I always do that wrong. Always. I should like start betting. Like I should go excuse zero out and just become a betting addict, but actually win all the time. If it's 50-50, I would just what I would like to do and then switch. Okay, you've checked your phone for the time, then immediately forgot for the time, then immediately forgotten what it said. Every day. So you did that. You have a very strong opinion about something that absolutely does not matter. Do you? I think you do. Don't say the strong opinions in the comments. People there will get the World War III will start in the comments if you do. You've accidentally let out an evil sounding laugh in completely normal situation. I sometimes did that in school actually. Just to lift the mood, Next one. You have an item in your house that you refuse to get rid of for no logical reason. There are some. You do. You do too. I assume you do too. You've looked at a bug and thought that guy's up to something. Have you ever done that? Bug, that guy, that one guy is up to something. Yeah, I think that happened. You've dramatically reenacted an argument in your head and won. I do that all the time too. I don't know when I did this. It's a few months ago. I always forgot it. I always think about stuff and then I don't have time to record it. So you've randomly remembered an embarrassing moment from 10 years ago and cringed. Have you done that? Have you done that today? You did. I think you did. You've given an inanimate object a little pat and it said, "Good job." Like your lawnmower or your flashlight. Not flashlight, but you know. Next one. You've tried to telepathically move something just to see if today it's the day. Have you ever tried that? You did. You definitely did. I assume that about you. You've assigned personalities to object without realizing it. You're saying like, this cork, he's really like dry. He has dry humor. Do you think this cork has dry humor? If he does, he loves this place on my table. You have a specific method for eating something that no one else understands. Yes. And do you want to? Mine. In Czechia we have this Christmas treat, like it's little chocolate figures filled with cream, and I always get salted sticks. We have special kind of sticks too, but those are like wheat sticks with salt, and I pick up the cream with the salted stick and eat it. Nice, isn't it? I like it. What's that? You've made up a fake backstory for a stranger just for fun. Yeah, This is really just assumptions about you with assumptions about me, aren't they? But I think you did that too. If you are watching this channel, if you don't do that, what are you doing with your life? You have to fix your game. You've considered what your villain name would be if you turned evil. Red Sapphire, like red Satan, red Zebus, red Zephyrus would be nice. Red Sapphire is good, evil good, and not evil good, how is that? Chaotic good. Okay. You've debated whenever mirrors are actually lying to us. Are mirrors real? There is lots of that on TikTok. People not understanding geometry. Americans. You stared at a word so long that it stopped looking like a real word. I do that all. You stopped. You stared at word and that it stopped looking like a real word. You've considered whatever your reflection has its own opinions about you. Little schizophrenic. You've made a completely unnecessary but deeply satisfying sound effect while doing something. You did that. I know you did that. I know that. I know you did that. You've mentally ranked the best sneezes you've ever had. Mentally rank them. Yeah, I do a lot of different sneezes. The best are those who go one after another, like machine gun. You've pretended to be detective while searching for something you lost. You pretended to be like Sherlock Holmes or Batman or I don't know, Columbo. Yeah, and his wife and dog. You thought about how much money you'd need to just disappear into the wilderness. I think about it every day. I'm not gonna lie. So you thought about how much money you'd need to just disappear into the wilderness. One day Elon Musk is going to donate $1 million to this channel when I finish my drinking water every day until I hit million subscribers. And then I will disappear into the forests and no one will ever find me again. I will not. I actually don't need money for that probably. I would last like 2 days. But yeah. You wondered if your pet secretly knows something you don't. He knows a lot of stuff. Yeah, he does. He's really smart. He's border collie. You've imagined what your evil twin is up to right now. What is your evil twin up to right now? I think you imagined that. And I think you've questioned if you are actually the evil twin. Don't clip it. You wondered if Toaster has feelings about what it's roasting. It's literally killing bread. It's committing nanking on bread. You've considered what type of dramatic final words you say in, like, when you are dying in a random scenario. Like, what would you say when you are dying, like Churchill? I'm bored with it all. That's good final word, isn't it? And the last one, you've silently cheered when a stranger did something cool, but they will never know because you are cool like that. So I hope guessed correctly about you. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike, and subscribe, become a member, ring a bell, and do all that YouTube dance. So I'm happy. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.